films have you worked on? How many, you want to be a PA? Well, how many sets have you worked on? Which sets have you worked on? Who have you worked with? I feel tricked. In Hollywood, no one's asked about my degree. No one's lack thereof. No one's asked about my education. So when I kind of realized that Hollywood works that way, I dropped out of school and I moved straight to LA and busted my ass until something happened. So anyway, long-winded story, but yes, LPC, Las Positas, 925, represent. Never knew I was gay until now. Well, Danny, welcome to the tribe. Someone says, Brandon, are you okay? I'm never okay. Look at me. A day at the pool is a good video for you. That is an idea that I had. A day at the public pool. There's a pool at my apartment building, but oh my gosh, all my neighbors hate me. All my neighbors, they see me, they don't know who I am or what I do. They just see me. I'm always in a costume and I'm screaming. And I have a hard time breaking out of character if someone confronts me. It's like a weird form of a defense tactic. Like I just stay in character and I yell back at them, probably because I feel like I won't get the blame if I'm yelling at them as me. If I just stay in character, it's kind of a joke. But I get pretty angry at people in character a lot of times if they tell me I can't film somewhere. Would you ever have a child? Maybe. But I'm staying at a house right now and there's 2 little girls that live here. They're in my stories, and I haven't been around children. I mean, I've acted with children. I have children on my set. I use children in my videos all the time, but I haven't hung out with a child. It's a very different experience. Children are the best gym you can hope for. 10 minutes with these girls and I'm fucking exhausted. They want to go on the trampoline. They want to go in the pool. And I wish I had that kind of energy. So will I have kids? I got to get in a lot better shape if I'm going to say yes, because they outrun me. And if I have kids, I need to be able to outrun them. No wonder I heard children scream. Can you hear them? They're watching the Disney Channel in the next room over. They think I'm working right now. That's why you tell them you're working, and they let you work. Even if you just want alone time, I got to go work. That's the worst thing about kids. Once they like you, they're hooked. And every moment of alone time is a sacred moment. Yes. Kill the rooster. Yes. 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 There's a rooster here that's been trying to kill me ever since I've arrived. Every time I go outside, I don't get it. The chickens love me. The turkeys love me. The dogs, the cats, even the caterpillars, which I've heard they bite, haven't bitten me. This fucking rooster, this one rooster, every time I go outside, he charges. And I know you think, oh, it's just a little rooster. But when you see one running at you, and their wings are going all about, it's a horrifying experience because they have a little beak and you don't know what kind of shit they were poking around. You can get infected. It's a real, Anyways, roosters are jerks. They are. What are they? We don't eat them, right? Have you ever had rooster before? I haven't. What do they do besides scream and fuck the other chickens? They're basically real life people. Someone call KFC. No. KFC. The chickens are great. The chickens are wonderful. I pick up the chickens. You pet them. We're even incubating. They're incubating some chickens. You want to see some eggs? Look at this. Eggies. Little eggies. And there are going to be other chicks. But if one of those is a rooster, I'm going to squash that thing the moment it hatches and I see a pair of balls fall out of that egg. Become the alpha rooster. Maybe I will. Brandon, I freaking love your hair. Oh, thank you. I'm not going to get it cut until quarantine is lifted. And I heard that we got extended another, couple months. So this thing's going to get real moppy. Have I been to Canada? I have family that live in Canada. I do. And they live in Vancouver, a very beautiful city. Vancouver is a wonderful city. If you've never been there, it's not particularly the best tourist destination, but it's one of the cleanest cities I've ever been to in the world. No potholes, no litter. Wonderful place. It's where they shot Tron Legacy, just so you know. And They were going for a real clean, sleek vibe with that film. So Vancouver, yes. I don't know about the rest of Canada. I've dated a Canadian, and that tarnished my image of them being nice people. I thought y'all were nice people, and then I dated one of you, and holy shit. Have you ever heard of heart rape? I live in Canada. Say my name. Well, I don't know what your name is. I don't know it. How do you feel about TikTok? Oh my God, TikTok. Well, I'm on it just as much as I was on Vine, and I didn't have a Vine account. So I'm very happy that TikTokers are, and I'm not being sarcastic, I legitimately am happy that TikTokers are taking my clips and putting them on TikTok. You guys are keeping me relevant without me having to lift a finger. I'm just going to keep dishing my shit out to YouTube, and you take it, upload it to everywhere else because I'm too lazy to start another platform. So a wonderful tool, but I just haven't gotten into it yet. You need a Netflix special. Well, tell that to Netflix. I would love anything on Netflix, even if my head pops up in the background of, I am nowhere to be found on Netflix, anywhere, on any project. And that's if by the end of 2020, if I'm still not on Netflix, well, in 2021, hopefully, I don't know, who knows. What's your cup size? Beautiful. Hey, Daddy. Oh, hello. I love you, man. You're great. Who needs a therapist when I have your video? You need a therapist. Oh my gosh, my video. That's like saying, who needs AA when I have a bottle of rum? I think you need more therapy. Your Russian cowgirl says you're beautiful. Oh, thank you. Do they have cowgirls in Russia? Ooh, what a place is that, huh? I was just thinking the other day, what a wonderful place I'm in right now. I'm in Texas, and you have the desert and the trees and the cows and cowboys and all this wonderful. And then I thought, what is an opposite place of this? What is an opposite place of warm, laid back, loose? Russia. Oh my God. I've dated a Russian too. Oh my God. I actually really like Russian people. I do, because you know how to do New Year's a lot better than the rest of the world. I haven't had a better New Year's than I did when I was dating that Russian guy. He had me. Oh, and they make this kind of alcohol. I forget what they made this vodka, and you're supposed to drink. Was it pickle juice or tomato juice? Something. I forget what the fuck it was, but it was so good. And they treat New Year's like we treat Christmas. It's a wonderful thing. Thank you for asking if my foot is okay. Yes, oh my word, I hit my foot on this TV mount earlier, trying to show my ass. Why do all the other gays never get hurt when they're showing their bits? I'm always getting injured. Will you do a video with the sleep paralysis demon? Yes, none of my characters are dead. They're all alive and well. Japanese girlfriend's getting a little risky, though. I think she's not aging very well with how woke our climate's becoming. Let's see. You thick. Oh, thank you. I hate that thick means sexy. I spent so many years trying to lose weight, and now the term of endearment is thick. I lost all this weight just to be called thick. Dick-sized daddy. Are you calling me dick-sized daddy, or are you asking, how rich is Bryce Tank Thrust? Yes. Come to Puerto Rico, please. We will make you coquito and take away your rights. Well, I went to Puerto Rico about a couple years ago. One of my favorite places in the whole world is Puerto Rico. Do you know why? Because nothing can kill you in Puerto Rico besides the people. You can go on a hike, and there are no bugs or animals. You can walk around at night, and nothing. And it's a wonderful place. It's beautiful. It's always warm, and but they have these things there called the coqui. Well, that's the sound they make. Coqui. And it's a little frog. Coqui. And it makes this noise. It's a very cute thing. And I've never heard it anywhere else, but they're all over the island. And the food is some of the best food I've ever had in my life. If you ever go to Puerto Rico, eat something called mofongo. It's like a corn paste shaped into a bowl, and they put shredded chicken or pork oh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Let's see. Will you come to England? I have been to England. The one place I've probably gotten the most trouble outside of the U.S. is in England. British people like comedy, but they don't like necessarily a loud American clown when he's on their land. I don't know. I was very obnoxious when I was over there. I did a Grandpa Hates London video, and rightfully so. I gave them a lot of reason to hate me, but I gave myself even better footage. So I would love to go back to England. I won't make as much of an ass of myself this time, but what fun that was. I would take nothing back. I regret nothing. Would you come to Sweden? I've never been to Sweden. What's it like there? And then let me think of the stereotypes I know of Swedish meatballs. IKEA. I've basically been to Sweden. Brandon, I'm writing a story where your characters run loose in the real world, and I'm the main character? Oh my goodness. Well, I hope I survive, because my characters are ruthless. Can you come to Seattle when this whole pandemic is over? Yes. I was talking to my friend Jinx Monsoon, who's a drag queen. She won season 5 of RuPaul's Drag Race, and I am, as soon as this quarantine is lifted, I'm going to be staying with Jinx for a little while, and she lives right near Seattle, so it's just a little trek up there. I might go up there too. Come to Canada. Oh yes, Canada's a wonderful place too. They make bad boyfriends, but they make great everything else. The tap water is great in Canada. You drink tap water like that in LA and you'll die. Would you ever come to Fresno? Oh, well, I've been to Fresno. I don't remember anything special about it. Not at all. Let's talk about other places. There's nothing special about it. Modesto. If you live in Modesto, never brag. You don't have the right. If you live in Livermore, that's where I grew up, don't brag. You have no right to brag. Livermore is bullshit. It's a great town. It's a great place to retire, not to make life-affirming choices or pivotal decisions that you're proud of. What else? What other places don't I love? Philadelphia. I went to Philadelphia. I toured there, and I gotta say it was my least favorite stop. And maybe it was just the people I interacted with. No one laughed. No, everyone was so serious. Every time I check into a hotel, I'm always making jokes with the clerk. Every time I get in an Uber, everywhere I go, I'm always making jokes with people. And usually they laugh, not because they think I'm funny, but they'll laugh to placate. If someone makes a joke, you laugh because you're not a piece of shit. It doesn't matter if the joke's funny or not. I went to Florida. Was it Philadelphia? No laughter. Everyone was having the worst day of their life. And this is before quarantine, so I can only imagine how miserable those assholes are now. North England sucks. Well, I don't know. I don't know how it compares to South England. What's your favorite movie? Well, off the top of my head, I really love Requiem for a Dream. I love Little Miss Sunshine. I love Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I love The Conjuring. What are some of my other favorite movies? What's the one where it's all point of view? It's an action movie, and the whole movie is shot from the point of... You never see the main character because you're him. What's it called? Hardcore Henry. Such a good movie. Watch it from start to finish. If I had a big enough budget, that's the kind of movie I would make. Rate each state. Rate each state. Well, I'm always going to say California is the best because I'm native to California, and I do think it. And I've been to almost all 50 states. I do think California is the best state by far. By far, it is. Texas is not far behind. I really, really like. That's why I'm out here right now. I really love Texas. I love the culture and the mentality, and I love how free it is out here. The speed limits are higher, the roads are more open, the parking spaces are bigger, the people are bigger, the water tastes cleaner. Everything is just great in Texas. What other state? My least favorite state. What's my least favorite state? I don't know if I have. I've never been to a state that I didn't like. Except Kansas. Yes, Kansas is my least favorite state. Thank you for bringing me true joy. Oh, well, thank you for bringing me joy as well. This is a mutual exchange here. Let's see. Someone says, Pennsylvania is the best. Give me one goddamn reason other than the fact that The Office pretended it was there. It was shot in L.A., by the way. Scranton, Pennsylvania. Is that Scranton? That's Pennsylvania, right? Yes. And even in that show, they depict you as a mundane place. Opinion on New York. I love New York. I love New York. The countryside in New York, people, the further up north you go in this country, the colder people tend to get. New York is nice because they're cold, but it's like a city cold. It's like you expect them to be quick and to the point. You go in the countryside where you expect people to be a little more homely, and even out there they still act like city people. They don't like talking or laughing. Except for my crowd, the people who came and saw my show, those were the only, was it about 300 people sitting there? Those were the only 300 people who are great in New York. Those right there. If you weren't in that crowd, you're probably a piece of shit. I'm sorry. Will you ever go to Connecticut just to enjoy those damn beaches? Why are you asking a Californian if he would go to Connecticut to enjoy a beach? Are you out of your mind? I don't even think California has good beaches. I went to Hawaii. Now, Hawaii knows how to do a beach because you can see forever. It's warm water and you can see all the fish. Maybe Hawaii might be I actually might like Hawaii a little bit more than California. Brandon, can you roast me, please? Well, I just have a... no! I still can't get over your hair. Oh, well, thank you. And this is after getting out of the pool, so my hair just naturally falls into... I haven't grown my hair out in so long. When I was in high school, I used to have hair down to here. Can you believe it? And one time, I was at, CVS. You have those where you guys live? I was at a CVS, and someone said, ma'am, and I turned around, and she got so embarrassed, and I was embarrassed, not because I didn't want to be a woman, but because here I am thinking I had some Fabio-looking hair, thinking I looked very masculine and beautiful with my long hair, and she goes, ma'am. And I just thought I looked a certain way, and I didn't look a certain way. I probably wouldn't take as much offense to it now, because back then I was in the closet, and I also lived in a very conservative town, so being called a woman there, had more of an offensive kind of a vibe to it. But now if someone called me a woman, I would turn around and be like, yes, and I'd show them my nutsack and let them feel stupid. Would you ever visit Namibia? Is that in India? Oh, maybe it is, maybe it's not, but I'll tell you what, I went to India this year. India, what a wonderful place that is. India. I loved it. I went to Hyderabad. I can't say it, Hyderabad. It's not a very touristy place, but I have heard that is the epicenter of where all those scams. You get a phone call, oh, we're calling to make sure that you pay for that. That's where they come from, Hyderabad. I went there. Everyone was very, very friendly. They treated me like a god. I was met with the most, just the kindest people out there. And I was only there for 24 hours, so it really left a really great impact on me. And it wasn't a touristy place. I was speaking at their version of VidCon, and everyone was just, it was it was a very pleasant experience, and I would definitely do it again. Let's see here. Is Kathy's wig different now because it looks different to me? Oh yes, my mom character. Her wig, she's the only character who I've never used the same wig twice. Every time you see the mom character, it's a different wig. And that's not on purpose. I just always lose her wig and I have to buy a new one. But I kind of like it though. It makes her look more realistic, because every time you do see a mom, if you see a mom in real life as often as you see the mom that I upload, her hair would be different every time you saw her, just even a little bit. So it doesn't. Yeah. Let's see here. Someone says, say my name. I can't pronounce your name. I think you're from Hyderabad. Brandon, say hi to me. Hi. We love your grandpa impression. Oh, thank you. You know what one of these little girls said to me while I was here? They said, you look like an old man. And I wasn't even in the grandpa costume. I looked like this. She looks like Dora the Explorer. She does. The mom look for that character, the pink jumpsuit, was very much inspired by the quintessential American mom. When I went to France for a little bit, and everyone in France just dresses better. They're kind of better people, and you know how you can tell? They'll tell you. I remember the moms out there, no one let a domestic lifestyle get in the way of them having a good fashion sense. And when I got back to America, I'm plugging. You guys still hear me? Okay. Anyways, on my phone, so this is gonna have to wrap up quick because I took my phone in the water and now it's not wanting to charge. I keep plugging it in and out and it's giving me bullshit. Can my phone blow up if I say emergency override while it's still wet and trying to charge? We'll find out. Anyway, what was I saying? The mom care. Oh yes, so I came back to America and the first thing I noticed coming back from France, all of the moms, or just everyone, was dressed very trashily. I didn't notice that before I went to France. It took me staying in France for a while and then coming back to America to realize how tacky we all dress. And I include myself in this. Americans are not fashionable people, and at least compared to over there. And I remember all the moms were wearing. I was on the flight back I got to the airport, and all the moms in the San Francisco airport were wearing just tracksuits. And then I realized that's a thing that like a lot of moms wear tracksuits. They're not working out. It's just an easy thing to put on, and if it matches, and it's like cute because I don't know. I just think you would not see any mother in Europe or at least France wearing a fucking tracksuit. And I just thought that look was very, very. I was very amused by just the tackiness of tracksuits, and I wear them too. I think that they're tacky, but I love the way they look, and so that's why the mom is dressed like that. Like the mom from Missy Pyle from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Great example. Like fucking tracksuit moms. I don't know if they're as popular now, but certainly when I created the character, they were very popular. I want him to smoke with me. Oh my goodness. Well, let's smoke. Someone said, thank you for liking my art today, Brandon. Well, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. I love it when people... I had a fucking cramp. Hold on. Sorry. I'm gonna sit like this. I love it when people draw my characters. It's a wonderful thing. Join the baby cult. What's the baby cult? Is that being a mom? Someone says, hello from Denmark. What time is it there in Denmark? And what are you guys known for? I don't know anything about Denmark, so Denmark. What do I know about Denmark? I know you got a flag and there's some red on it, right? I don't even know that. I don't know anything about you people. Denmark. Oh, that's a Denmarkese movie. I can't think of anything. You guys gotta spread something out there that we're all gonna know, because do you guys know anything about Denmark? Does anyone even know where that is? No one knows where that is. Denmark is really nice. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's a wonderful place. I don't know anything about you people. Nothing. You understand? I would love to learn. I love traveling. I think traveling is the best form of education. And I try and travel as much as I can, so maybe when this quarantine is lifted, I should come visit Denmark and learn a few things. Someone says, hello from Texas. Well, hello from here. That's where I'm at. Where else are you guys tuning in from? I want to hear more places. I just spoke to my ex today. The one I used to date a guy who lived in France. That's why I was in France for a while. I don't think I've told this story probably, but yeah, I flew to France. No, actually, this guy flew out to California. We met each other. We fell in love. He had to go back because he was only here on vacation. Do you know how hard that is, falling in love with someone when one of you were on vacation? So his grandma died about a month later, and he got an inheritance money. He said, I was about 19 or 20 at the time, so I had no money. And he said, well, I can fly you out here if you want to come live with me for a while. So I quit everything. I flew out to France. I lived with him and his family. He lived with his family. And it was a wonderful time. And then we just kept falling in love. And then I took him back to America. And then we fell out of love. And he had a year-long visa. We were living together. And that's horrible when you bring someone back to your country and they're living with you and they're enrolled in your classes at college, and you're both living the same life, and then you realize it's not working out. That was tough. It was a whole year of me having to like watch him like date other people while going to school with him, and it was just awful. But I will say, how did I even get on this tangent? France? Oh, those assholes, French people, I swear to God. I love the French, but they know their worth. And they will tell you their worth. Hello from Pittsburgh. Have I been to Pittsburgh? I don't know. Maybe. I'll fly you out to live with me, Brandon. No. I'm not playing that game anymore. I got all that out of my youth. Flying people this way and that way for love. And young love is the most exciting and dumb thing in the world. People switch up their whole lives when they fall in love. I did. Falling in love with someone is just... Dating someone is really just getting to know someone to collect enough facts until you don't like them anymore. How did you meet Paulette? Donna Fitz? Donna, I met her. I used to do TV commercials for small businesses, and they were casting the role was called Sweet Old Lady. And Paulette walked in. I auditioned her. She didn't get the part. But I met up with her for lunch the next day, and I offered to, the role of Donna. And we had coffee for like 3 hours the next day. We became best friends. Yeah. And now it's like, not during the quarantine, but whenever we hang out, I just go to her house and we just smoke weed and watch TV and talk about whatever. She's one of those people you really don't have to watch TV with, though. Paulette has a way of talking very, very intriguingly. Like, you never get bored in a conversation. She's one of those people that you talk to and you realize an hour's gone by and you haven't looked at your phone. Yeah, that's her. Is there a gap between your teeth? No. I want Sam to wife me up real good. What does that mean? What does wifing up mean? Why is everyone getting married? You got chickens in the background. Can you really hear the chickens all the way from in here? Oh, I love chickens. I love eggs. I love eating chickens. I love holding chickens. I'm like Pennywise to chickens because I like to draw them in. You saw it. They follow me around everywhere. I feel like a dancing clown. And then they're mine. And I gain their life force. So those things outside, they're going to be part of my blood. Actually, I don't know if this family eats those chickens. They might just, I'm assuming they do, but yeah. Someone says, I'll come kill the rooster. I hate roosters. I hate this rooster. This rooster's been trying to kill me since I've got here. And I want to get good footage of him charging at me, but I'm scared that while I'm looking at my phone, I won't be able to, my reflexes, because your phone, the camera, it's like a split second behind. So he could be already pecking my eye out while I'm still trying to get a good shot. And they're scared. I'm a new follower and I can't wait for your series. Oh, thank you. I can't wait to keep filming again and go back out there. And yeah, someone says, I have an extreme question. Top or bottom? Am I a top or a bottom? Well, first of all, you're assuming I'm gay. And you might be right, but I gotta have some aura of mystery about me. Let me just put it this way. It's not the one you think I am. Suck out his Goldman life force. Oh, the rooster? I'm not putting my lips anywhere near its asshole. People are now just typing emojis. I don't know. I can't respond to emojis. Have you ever met Post Malone? No, but I've met Pre-Malone. Bad joke. Someone says, you're a twink, and also I love you. Say it back. Maybe. Where in Texas am I? Well, that's the mystery, right? Because here's the thing. I've heard of John Lennon. I've heard of the celebrities who have been stalked and assassinated. I'm not giving you a chance to know where to find me. Let's just say I'm in Texas. That's all you need to know. Even if you knew where I was, you couldn't find me. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm literally, even with GPS, it is a very hard location to find. I'm essentially on a U.S. Secret base somewhere. Ooh, okay, you want me to say verse rights. Verse rights, baby. Are you in a bunker? No, there's chickens and shit here. There's no bunker. But we almost had a tornado hit us the other day. Oh, that's frightening. I've never had my phone tell me to take shelter now. And I know some of y'all out here get that shit all the time. And everyone here thought it was so funny that I was freaking out because I was like, should we be getting in the basement? And we get those all the time. In California, what do we get? Kids stolen? That's the peak of our... There might be a flood? No. Don't die, Brandon. Please get out of Texas. It's dangerous. Oh, you got your head in your ass. California is dangerous right now. I came to Texas to escape danger. People in Los Angeles are behaving extremely more and more... you could tell that people are losing their shit, especially since we just extended the quarantine. People jumping off buildings. The day that I escaped Los Angeles, a neighbor of mine, got beaten to death with a hammer. A hammer. That kind of shit didn't happen before the quarantine. I mean, people are losing their minds. I don't want to be among it. So when I'm talking about safety, being in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by men who are much bigger than me, and animals and big dogs, I'm very safe. I want to live in California so bad. Oh, it's a wonderful place when it's not locked down. California, I remember it like it was last week. It has hills and there's palm trees, and we got a Malibu, and we have a lot of things out there. We got lots of Botox too. I've never used Botox. I don't know if I ever could. I'm so scared of the idea of needles going in your face. If I ever get a procedure done, ever, cosmetically, which I probably will not, but if I ever do, it's going to be this right here. Because my family gets the turkey gobbler, you know what I mean? I don't have it yet, but if that thing starts to creep down, I'm getting sliced back and nipped up and just, yeah. Have you ever used plastic surgery? Nope. I've never even had real surgery. Knock on wood. I'll be there to hold your hand, says Titty Bops. Oh, thank you so much, Titty Bops. So I have never been abroad or out of this country. Is it nice to live in California? It's very nice. You should travel. If any of you haven't traveled, you should do it. It is the best form of education. Because no matter what anyone says about a place you've been, if they haven't been there, you're just immediately righter than them. You know, it's like people can say, "Oh yeah, in France they do." Well, motherfucker, it's like it gives you firsthand experience that the internet can't even give you. It's a wonderful thing to travel. The only places I've been in America are Miami and Florida and New York. Well, yeah, Miami is a nice place. Miami's wonderful. That is I almost did something really bad in Miami one time. It was shortly after Nicole Smith died. I had just started my YouTube channel, and I happened to be in Miami, and I was going to do a video where I dressed up as Nicole Smith and tried checking into the hotel room she died in, saying, "I lost my key," or something like that. Now that I think about it, it's pretty funny. But I'm glad I didn't do it. That wouldn't have aged very well. What is the best place that I've traveled? Probably Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. A, because it is the most beautiful place I've traveled, had the best food and the kindest people. But also B, or A, B, C, D, I looked like everyone out there. I didn't, most places I go, I feel like I don't fit in physically. Certainly here in Texas, I don't feel like I fit in physically. I feel like I don't fit in France physically. But in Puerto Rico, even though I didn't speak I didn't speak Spanish, let alone have their accent, but they took one look at me and they looked away. They just thought nothing, and it felt good. It felt like I was chameleoning. How can I start an acting career? Well, the easiest way to start an acting career is just to look beautiful. Just get hot. Just look nice. If you got good genetics, you can be an actor. That's 90% of it. Anyone watch Hollywood on Netflix? Surprising that they're depicting a time in, what is that, the 40s, 50s, whenever that takes place. But it's really not that far off. I mean, yes, Hollywood's all woke now, and we're giving roles to people of minorities just because they're a minority, and I get it. Even I do that. It's fun to see a diverse cast, but really Hollywood is still very much like that. And so to be an actor, I don't know. You have to stand out but still look nice, and it definitely helps if you're white. Yes. Brandon Rogers. Is Brandon Rogers your real name? How did you lose so much weight? Big inspiration. Oh, thank you. Well, a lot to unpack there. Okay, first of all, my name, yes. What was the first? Is Brandon Rogers your real name? Of course. I would never choose a stage name as boring and white and simple and mundane as Brandon Rogers. You know why I still have that name? Because I got famous gradually. Like, yes, my channel blew up overnight, but there was never a point where I'm like, okay, now the stage name has to come into play. It was too late. By the time I knew that I should have had a stage name, everyone knew me as Brandon Rogers, and I'm not going to do the whole Prince switch up of the artist formerly known as Brandon. I just have to live with this shitty name that I have. And you know what my stage name was going to be? And you could shit on all you want, but I think it's cool. I was going to be Rex Rogers. I think Rogers is a great name. Didn't like Brandon. Brandon is an awful name. It's a horrible name. Do you know why? It doesn't rhyme with anything. You can't write it in a song at the end of a line. And it has that flat A. Brand. It's not a very pretty sounding name. It's like Andy. Andy. That's the only name more unattractive than Brandon. Andy. Brand. Oh, I fucking hate this name. Let's move on to a different subject, because I can go on for hours about how much I hate my name. How I wanted to be called Shark. Oh, well, yeah, okay. Why did I pick Hot Banana Stud? Oh, yes, my YouTube, that's another name that's been that's been haunting me. Hot Banana Stud. I was in Hawaii one time. I was about 19 years old, and I think I was like 16 or 17, and I just started my YouTube channel, and I wanted to make a character that I could film in Hawaii who was like a surfer porn star. I forget what it was, but Hot Banana Stud was that character's name, and I was just going to do that one character, and I never ended up doing him, and I just got stuck with the screen name. So yes, that has been haunting me, and YouTube doesn't let me change that shit, so that's what they're stuck with. Someone says, my house vibrates when it thunders. Oh my. Let's talk about that. There's not much to talk about, but there was a thunderstorm here the other night, and that was very, very scary. Jesus Christ, me saying we're going to talk about whatever the fuck you just said just made me lose 10 people. So we need to talk about something more interesting than your fucking thunderstorms. Okay, no offense. I'm sure they're great, but what's something more interesting? We need to bring in more viewers. Please notice me, senpai. Mm-hmm. Scotland has awful weather. Well, then why are all your men in dresses? I love you so much. Oh, I love you too, Jackie. Someone says, have you experienced a hurricane? No, I haven't. I don't want to. I'm sorry if you have. Someone says, please say hi back. What's your take on the mental health crisis? I don't know. I mean, my knee-jerk reaction to that is that we have more resources and educated doctors now than we ever had in history. I don't think mental health is something that just came out of nowhere. I think we've been dealing with mental health since the dawn of man. Since we've had brains in existence, we've also had unwell brains as well. So I don't know if this is a crisis. Is it a crisis? Do you mean mental health in terms of the pandemic? Everyone's sudden mental health. Because I do feel bad for people who were not mentally healthy, or people who were, whether hypochondriac, agoraphobic, whatever it is. All those people now must be a horrible time for them, because in a way it's like a lot of their fears are validated, isn't it? Do you have any pets? No, I don't. I don't have any pets, but I'll tell you what, I'm staying on this ranch right now, and there's chickens, and we've got all kinds of, there's dogs and cats and roosters and ducks. I saw an armadillo the other night. Oh, yes. What country has the best looking lady boys? I would say probably South Korea. But I got a sweet spot for Australians. They're not lady boys, but they have one of the nicest sense of humors in the whole world. Who are you staying with? It's the $1 million question. But he's a YouTuber, and many of you probably know him. Dragon. Okay, people are asking who I'm living. Okay, well, I'm staying with. Do you know Black Rifle Coffee? I'm staying with Jared Taylor, who's with the Black Rifle, JT, as he's known on the internet. I'm staying at his house with his family, and they've been very, very nice to take me in. The kids are a little too nice. They keep following me everywhere, so do the turkeys. But I don't mind it. It's nice to be around things I don't get to see in LA. Children, animals. It's all just adults. Horny, drug-riddled adults. That's all I'm around all the time. And in here, it's a nice change of pace. I'm connecting with the things that really matter in life, which are one-on-one connections with people and animals and just love. It's a wonderful, wonderful. And ironically enough, this big house used to be a rehab center. And I got to tell you, I can see why. It's a very relaxing place where I feel like I'm just resetting. I am letting all the stresses of LA dissolve, which is nice. I just recently, I had to put my documentary on hold because of this lockdown. I went through a really nasty breakup right before the lockdown happened, so it's really hard to go through a breakup when you're in isolation, because what do you do when you go through a breakup? You go out with your friends and you drink, or you revenge fuck, right? And in isolation, it's like you just have to stay at home and think about the nasty, nasty feelings of a breakup. And so I needed this getaway badly. I mean, I have had no problem making videos. Videos have been great. I just feel like staying in an apartment in LA was just, in any city, just being locked in an apartment. If you have the convenience to go stay in a house with family or friends, it's like, take it, because it was awful out there. I was just in my apartment thinking about just you're in your own head all the time. And in here, I haven't been in my own head at all. I've been interacting with people of all ages and all species, and it's been a wonderful time. Great, we got about 100 more followers since then. I guess, all right. Or not followers, what are you guys called? Viewers. People are watching me. What a weird time. This is such a great invention, this iPhones, and we can talk to all face to face and no technology. It's a wonderful thing. Someone said, nice legs. Why, thank you. Oh my God, I love my legs. People think I'm short because I look short on camera, but I'll tell you what, my legs can, I'm like an ostrich. How do you cope with the fact that millions of people look to you for entertainment? Is it satisfactory or does it give you anxiety? I've wanted this my whole life, so it's not like yes, it's shocking that I'm finally here. I never really thought I would get to a point where millions of people would watch me, but it's when it's something you want your whole life. It's like training to become an astronaut. It's like asking an astronaut, does it ever blow your mind that you're in space? It's like, well, it's cool that I'm here, but I've been preparing for this and wanting this for a very long time. So in a way, it does feel very much like like graduating or something. It's like, yes, it's nice I've graduated, but I knew I was my intention. I wouldn't be here unless my intention was that for so long. So it's yes and no, I guess. Would Brandon please say my name? I don't know your name. Would you ever want a TV show? Who doesn't want a TV show? I mean, I would like to have a depthy conversation with someone who's like, a TV show? I'd rather not. Everyone wants a TV show. That's why public access is a thing. I don't know if it's still around. I want to go into the film industry, but I know how hard it is and how bad it can be. Oh yeah, well, any industry can be bad. Any industry. But the film industry is the best one. Hands down. At least in my opinion. They always say that LA is a very competitive place, and that's discouraging to a lot of people. A lot of people don't like to move to LA because they're afraid they're not going to make it. And that's true for a lot of people. In fact, whenever I meet someone in LA, it's like making a friend in prison. Don't get to know them too well, because in a year from now, they're probably going to be packing up and going back home. That's just the truth. But what they don't tell you is that 90% of all that competition out there is garbage. It's garbage. If you're good at what you do, it's not a hard industry to climb up in, because it's an industry that recognizes talent. People say that it's not very talent related, maybe for actors, but as a creator, as a director, as a writer, I feel like LA, Hollywood is very rewarding in terms of good content, or at least content that is cared about and not just pumped out just to, make money. Someone says, I want to be a K-pop star, but I'm not Korean and I can't speak Korean. Brandon Hill, you don't have to, don't call it a K-pop star, because K stands for Korean, and if you can't speak it or you're not, there's no shame in saying you're not. I think what you really like is the lifestyle and the glamour and the appearance of a K-pop star. That's what draws people in, is how they come across. I think you just need to find a persona that embodies what you love about a K-pop star, whether it's the hair or the whatever it is, and just run with that. But you don't have to be a K-pop star. You can be your own kind of star and just embody what it is you like about them K-poppers. But yeah, you're really funny, and I hope you make more videos. Thank you. I definitely plan on it. Hey, Bren, do you have any plans to make new characters anytime soon? Yes, I'm planning on doing a Tiger King parody, and I'm not going to have any of my characters be him. I'm creating a new character, and the working name that I have for him right now, this might change, but this character's name is Buck Big Diddle, and he's just a gay Texan who lives on a ranch and has a bear husband, and he has chickens, and he's the Chicken King. That's the concept I'm going with for this. Someone says, will Bryce be Carol Baskin? No, I have someone here who's going to be playing Carol. And I switched the letters in her character's name, so it instead of Carol Basket, it's Beryl Casket. Mm-hmm. What do you think about 969? I don't know what that is. Is it a band? I don't know what Bryce can adopt me anytime. Well, she has no interest in you. Bryce doesn't like very many people, unless they're paying her. Have you been to Scotland? I have not been to Scotland. Is it good? I'm Scottish. Did you know that? You bet you didn't, because I'm a brown little dirty fuck. But I am Scottish, and I would love very much to go there. In fact, I think being Scottish is the reason I'm gay. Sam can adopt me. Oh, Sam's already got a baby though. But maybe if you're nice enough, if you ask him nicely, maybe he'll adopt you. I don't know. Someone says, my 7-year-old is watching too. Oh, hello to all the 7-year-olds watching me. Hello. Yes, let's pretend they're not. Say hello to us, Jay and Braven. Oh, hi, Jay and Braven. Someone says, I would like to FaceTime you and just have a wholesome conversation. What is that? Have your parents always been accepting of you? Yes. My parents have always accepted me. My mom loves gays and my dad loves comedians, and so I was the perfect son for them to have. Do you have any advice to anyone wanting to do YouTube? Just do it. Oh my God, just fucking do it. You have more technology in your pocket than I had in the trunk of my car when I was just starting out on YouTube. I had to have cameras and cords and adapters and cards and tapes and fucking the software, and it took like 3 hours to export something, another hour to upload it. It was awful. And now you can just take a dump and throw it up on the whole fucking web for the world to see in 4K. It's insane what you can do now with just the phone that you have. I would say just do it. Just make stuff. There's no, like, when I was just starting on YouTube, I had a legitimate reason to bitch and moan and say, how do I make stuff? This is hard. I can't figure it out. There was no format. There was no one knew what an algorithm was. It was tough back then. So just do it. Just make stuff. And make sure your sound is good. Oh my God. So many videos, people think, well, we got it on camera. It must be good. Well, sound is like 75% of what sells what you're making to the audience. So if the sound isn't there, that's the advice I have. Just make sure your sound is good. Make sure we can hear you. And yeah. Someone says, how's quarantine? Oh, it's great. That's great. I'm staying in a part of the country where the virus hasn't even hit. It's like there's like no virus, there's no fear. It's just a very just lots of open land and animals, and it's a wonderful mentality to have. I love it. I love it here. Do you like Team Star Kid? Ooh, what's that? Someone said, do you have a favorite singer or band? I have a favorite song. And I guess subsequently that means I have a favorite band, right? The Cure. Love Song by The Cure. Oh, what a great song. Only song I'll never get tired of. Someone says, you hate Jimmy Page. Oh, I'm sorry if he offended. I don't know very much about Jimmy Page. Hey, Brandon, can you say hello to my group chat, the Gay Mafia? We all love your videos and we mean a lot. Oh, thank you, Gay Mafia. Oh, my goodness. Have you any good killings lately? Hope you don't get me. I love your videos so much and they give me temporary happiness. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You know whose videos I love a lot that make me happy? Sincerely. I always think there's a couple channels actually that I watch if I need a quick laugh, because like I don't watch my videos or anything like my videos. I want something that's different enough to where I'm not judging it or I'm not analyzing it the way I would my own work. And those channels are Djibouti Dubs. Everyone ever watch a Djibouti Dubs? Oh my God. Every time I show a Djibouti Dubs video to my friends, they don't think it's funny. They don't. Anyway, and I swear it's one of the only channels I could almost watch any video and I forgot about all my problems. If you guys want a good Djibouti Dubs video, any of the Kathy Mitchell ones, fucking hilarious. It's a dub channel. They just take clips of mostly infomercials or films and they just dub it over. But it's the writing of what they're saying that makes me laugh. It's the things they're saying and the way they make it match to it's so funny. And the other channel I love watching if I need a good laugh, oh my gosh, there's the Sharder and the Pooter. They're both fucking hilarious. Two guys, two different channels. I think they're equally funny. I love watching them both, but they're very similar content. They have this fart. It's a very realistic tool. It's like an air canister a rubber thing you squeeze, and it just sounds like a real fart. And they just go into like Walmart or whatever, and they just fart, and you get people's reactions. Seeing someone react to a fart, or the other guy, he does sharts, and that's his device has some kind of a liquid thing, and it makes it sound like he shat himself. Seeing the reactions of people, they're shopping and they're picking out shit from the aisle, and then he farts, and then they get all offended by it. It's so much fun. And the kids always laugh. The kids hear him fart and they crack up, and it's always the wives and the moms who are like, oh God, and then you can always kind of tell who's going to find it funny. But yeah, those two channels, I love them so much. Someone said, I just want to tell you thank you for helping me and making me laugh when I was down with my therapy. You helped a lot with my anxiety and depression. Oh, thank you. Now help me with my anxiety and depression. I'm glad I can help. I like I said, I use YouTube or I watch other people's channels to help my anxiety, and so I'm very happy that I can be that for you. Someone says, I love you, no homo. I love you, no homo. I love you, no homo. I love you, no, over and over again. Well, good. I'm glad there was no homosexuality in there. But loving someone isn't a gay thing. Two men can love each other. Some of the men I'm most in love with are straight. It's fine. They're most in love with me. Love is a very brotherly, sisterly thing as well. It doesn't have to be gay. But it's a whole lot better when it is. Let's see here. Someone said, are you single? Maybe I am. I don't want to say yes I am, because then that makes me sound like I'm fishing. You hear influencers, yeah, I'm single, I only with you. You know you have a lot of followers. You know you could fuck someone like that if you wanted. Don't give me that shit. I am not looking for pity, but I am single. And I'm not looking to date anyone either. But yeah. It's wonderful to be single, especially after being in a long relationship. You see freedoms you didn't see before going into that relationship. It's a wonderful thing. Let's see. Marry yourself. Why is everyone asking if I top or bottom? I don't even care if I top or bottom, let alone why do you people care? Jesus. How do your British characters have names? Yes, Lord and Lady Mingeworthy. Yeah, and you can only do the voice if I have the teeth in my mouth. Yes. Have I ever been to Pennsylvania? No. There's nothing in Pennsylvania. Nothing out there. What do you have? The light bulb and cheese, or what? The Office pretended to be there. Pennsylvania. I don't know what's out there. Is there anything good? Is there anything fun? Is there anything in Pennsylvania that isn't in another state? Something where, you can only get this in Pennsylvania. I don't know. Tell me. I've never been there, so I would like to know why you guys are so fucking proud of yourself. Does Wisconsin exist? Exactly. Do any of these places exist? Wisconsin. Well, they have cheese. That's what they're known for. Cheese and their accent. Oh no, Minnesota. That's what I'm thinking of. Minnesota. But Wisconsin has the cheese too, but California has better cheese. Do you like pineapple on pizza? I do. A lot of people don't like it. I fucking love... I love most foods that most people don't like. I really like sushi. I really like escargot, the snails. I like frog, alligator, deer. Pretty much anything, if it was alive, I'll eat it. I always wanted to try a human. And people scoff at that, but don't fucking kid me around. You want to know what human meat tastes like too. Just the texture of it. Are we gamey? Are we chewy? Are we, it's like, I want to know. Have you had pierogies? Yes, I have. I've had every food. I can't think of a food I haven't had. I'm sure there's lots of foods I haven't had, but I can't. Every food I can think of, I've eaten it. Actually, that actually makes me feel a lot better about my life. Every food I can think of, I've eaten it. I want that on my tombstone. Have you met David Dobrik? I have met David Dobrik. I've been in his house when he wasn't home. I've been in his bed and in his bathtub when he wasn't home. Did you guys know that? Does anyone here, David, are you watching this? Did you know I was in your house? There's a video of it on Joe's channel. You can find it. Yeah, David Dobrik. I've only met him at conventions. Or when I've gone hiking. We hike on the same trail. I ran into David Dobrik on my hiking trail. I ran into all the cronies. Toddy Smith and Zane and that Jeff guy. I always see them hiking at Runyon, but it's closed now, so I doubt they're there. Kerrigan says, can we smoke together? I'm not going to say no to anyone who wants to smoke with me. I'm an all-inclusive tree of life when it comes to the marijuanas. I made a ghost egg. Hell yeah, what's a ghost egg? I don't know what that means. Pennsylvania. Okay, here we go. Someone's weighing in about Pennsylvania. Everyone shut up. Listen. Pennsylvania, okay? Pennsylvania is has beautiful hiking trails. Some of the best in my opinion. God damn it. I told you I want to hear about something that no other state has. Everywhere has beautiful hiking trails. I could take a shit out my window and it'll land on a hiking trail. I want to know what Pennsylvania has that no. Someone says, I think David is kind of mad at you for eating his food from the fridge. Did he say that? And I did eat his food from the fridge because he's David fucking Dobrik. If he could buy people Miatas or whatever the fuck they are, he can afford a couple Gatorades out of his fridge. And by the way, I only stole, when I was at his house, I had one drink from his fridge, and I had maybe that big of a stack of Oreos. Just that. It was 5 Oreos. That's all I took from his place. So he's mad that I stole his food. I mean, how much food could I have stolen from him? I think Pennsylvania smells bad. You're not selling me on that state. Come on, guys. How are they taking this long for one unique thing about Pennsylvania? You know why The Office picked it to take place there? Because they wanted somewhere that was a boring office setting. Let's do it in Pennsylvania. People will buy that this exists there. Fucking Dunder Mifflin is a thing there. Someone said, lol, I'm in such a mood drinking wine and watching you. Thank you. Oh, well, does my phone have 17%? Here's what we're going to... I was thinking maybe we can go have a drink at the bar. There's a bar downstairs. This fucking mansion has a bar on the first floor, like a full bar. Let's go. Come on. And they have the fastest Wi-Fi in this house. It is incredible. I can walk anywhere and no lag. Look at this. No lag. All right. Oh, it smells so clean in here. They had the cleaning people come and it smells immaculate. It's like, let me see. There might be someone in here, so we'll see. Hold on. Okay, the coast is clear. Look at this. Isn't that great? Look at this room. JT has the best place this side of the Mississippi. And you know what we're going to do? I'm going to be a bartender for you all. How about that? I'm the only one drinking, but you can pretend I'm pouring you a drink as well. So what'll it be? We have rum. How about rum? How does that sound? Oh, here comes Jay. I'm doing live right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Am I in your way?
No, I'm just getting a pizza.
Do you want to be in my live?
Yes.
This is the man of the house, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between. This is JT from Black Rifle Coffee, and he has been keeping me fed and entertained and boozed up. And this is
Just having some quick pizza.
quick zaha. Anyways, I'm pretending I'm a bartender for these guys right now.
That's awesome.
Someone says, make me a glass. Art. We're talking about Pennsylvania right now.
I love Pennsylvania.
You do? I was saying I don't like it.
Have you ever been to Harrisburg?
I've never even been in Pennsylvania, but I know nothing about it other than
You would really love Harrisburg. And
Is
Hershey.
Why didn't you guys tell me? I'm asking them to tell me what in Pennsylvania is unique about it. And they're saying, oh, we got great hiking trails. Mm. We have great this and that.
It's beautiful.
You never told me Hershey's chocolate was there.
Yeah, they have a giant amusement park. It's like Knott's Berry Farm. And the Hershey, they have what do they call it? Like, what was the X-Men school called?
Oh, Xavier. Is that where it's?
Yeah, but what's that thing? What did they call it? An academy?
Academy.
So yes, they have this giant academy that was built in the 1800s, so it looks like a castle, and it's huge. And Hershey made it for kids that needed to go to school.
Hershey made the X-Men Academy from the movie, or is that? But just one like it for chocolate. Hershey's chocolate made this academy.
He built it for kids that needed better education, like it was a foundation. So it was amazing.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to throw you on camera while you're trying to eat.
Okay.
This is, by the way, wait, is tonight still?
Well, let me throw it.
We are gonna be going live at. Tonight at. Can I show them this, guys? Tonight at 10. Oh, it's mirrored. Well, I'll read it for you. Tonight at 10 p.m., the Wet Boys take to the sky with special guest Brandon Rogers.
Party Ben is flying with us tonight.
Who?
Party Ben, Benny.
Benny, we're gonna be flying. Is it the three of us? How many people are flying?
7.
7.
And then you'll be on the commentation.
I'm gonna be commentating while these men take to the skies on a simulator. We're gonna be flying all around. Is it Nevada?
We're going to be flying in the Balkans.
We're going to be flying in the Balkans, and you can watch the whole thing live tonight. Where can they see it?
Twitch.tv.
Twitch.tv.
/JT Article 15.
JT Article 15. JT Article 15. Oh, it's going to be great. We are going to have a great time. I'm going to be a pilot, so we'll dress like a pilot. I'm going to be just drilling these guys while they try and fly around, and we'll see how that goes. Yes. Well, I have just a few minutes left here because it's ticking me down, so I can answer a few more questions. Captain Hole, that's my name. I call it Captain Hole.
You're going to be in your flight suit and your helmet.
Oh yes, I'm in a flight suit. He's giving me a helmet. JT was in the Air Force, and so he has extensive knowledge about how realistic this flight simulator. He says, you said it was 1-for-1, right? Or 1-1? 1-1. What does that mean, 1-1?
It means everything inside the cockpit works just like it would inside a real cockpit.
So it's an authentic cockpit that he's going to be taking out. You'll see it tonight. And the physics when it flies are pretty similar to the real thing. Yeah, it's incredible. He showed me. He has a computer screen that's super long. How long is that thing? It's like
46 inches wide.
46 inches. It's the height of a normal screen, but it goes like this. You can see it's like a panorama. I've never seen a thing like it, but that's what he flies on. And I've been watching. He's been streaming for like the last week. How many? Oh yes, look at these lights. Aren't they beautiful? You can't really see the filament, but look at that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, look at that. Beautiful place. Beautiful place. I'm gonna pour a shot.
Go for it.
I'm gonna take some rum. Well, guys, I saw people were saying people's drink of choice was rum, so we have this is his company, Lead Slingers Rum, and they make all kinds of, and it's very good. As someone who has had it, I can tell you. Oh my word, hog heaven. Let me see here. I had here we go. All right, we're doing red Solo cups because
quarantine.
Because quarantine, exactly. Someone says, Brandon, are you gay? No,
not at all.
Oh well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to. What should we drink to? What should we toast to? Let's see how many shots can you do? All of them. John Deacon is scared of those kind of cups. Who's John Deacon? John Deacon. I don't know who that is. Brandon, what's your favorite MS? I don't know what that is. Brandon, would you make a YouTube vid for me? Every video I make
is for you.
Is for you. Is for you. All of you equally. Now, I'm going to drink with you all. Please fill your glasses and hold them up, and we will. Let's have a drink together. There's a bug in my cup. Does alcohol kill germs? I hope so. All right, guys. Oh! It's just a bug's leg. It's not the whole bug. I'm trying to. There we go. Okay. God damn it. Oh well, fuck it. It kills germs. Anyways, what are we drinking to? Someone says, I don't know if you get this a lot, but it is my birthday. Can I get a happy birthday, Luke? Luke. Okay, we're drinking a Luke. Guys, everyone say Happy birthday. Who else's birthday is it? Let's just do all the birthdays, huh? All the birthdays. Someone says it gives it. How long does it take a video to make? Well, I've had videos take me 4 hours to make, and I've had videos take me a year and a half to make. So they all kind of range. All right, everyone. Happy birthday to people whose birthday it is today, or even this week, or even this year. Everyone's born. We don't get to choose when we're born, and so we shouldn't have to let that dictate when we celebrate, I think. Just being alive, especially right now. Oh, my God. I've made so many jokes about how we need a new plague and how old people should all be executed. Those have not aged well, have they? Well, let's forget about all that. And hi, I'm doing a live stream right now. Do you want to say hi to people? Charlotte's in here. She's the girl that I stole her painting earlier today. Do you want to say hello? It's just me. There's no one looking. Well, there's a lot of people looking, but
hi.
Here. Say hello. What are you playing? Oh, she's watching one of my videos. All right. I'll be out there in just a second, all right? Do you want any rum?
What?
You want any rum?
I don't
Oh, no, she doesn't drink. You're no fun. Anyways, you know what? What are you watching? Oh, she's watching Stuff and Sam. Oh gosh, are you? Is that funny to you?
Yeah.
Is it? All right. Here. Cheers. Let's do a toast together, all right? Say happy birthday, Luke.
Happy birthday, Luke.
All right. What's that? You're gonna get more what?
Water.
You might want to rinse that out. I think that's been sitting there for a few days. Oh, isn't she so adorable? Isn't she wonderful? She's been keeping me sane this whole time. Kids are the greatest people to hang out with because they don't judge you. They judge you. Of course they do. But they're nice about it most of the time. These girls are very sweet. I love hanging out. If I have kids, I want them to be like these kids because they're smart and they're great conversationalists. And they're fans of mine, which is most important. It was nice showing up to the house and not having to introduce myself or tell them who I was. The girls were like, oh, you're that guy from the YouTube. So it's like no pressure. We just automatically got along. I have a baby daughter, 7 months old. She is my world. You know what? The other night, yes, I was a little drunk, but I started crying because I just realized I'm probably never going to have kids. I might. I don't know. Who knows? But I mean, come on. Would you trust me with children? I don't. I can barely support myself. Anyone want to talk about how Hiriko Araki just forgets almost everything? No one wants to talk. I don't know who this guy is, but this is not his live. I'm sure he has an Instagram, but judging by the sound of it, he's in Japan, so he's probably asleep by now. Someone said kids are a curse. Well, depends on how you raise them. Oh no, I did that last night. Oh dude, I did that last night. Did what last night? Oh my god. Drank or held a kid? Or both? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my goodness. There's another bug in this cup. I've been drinking out of bugged cups. Ugh. All right. This one is clean. Does that look clean to you? And it's not JT's fault. I brought these cups, so these bugs are coming from the trunk of my car. But anyways, let's have another drink. All right, I'm going to get a chaser. Look he's got a full-on bar with a full fridge. Isn't this wonderful? And I'm going to grab something to chase it with. What should I... You know what? There's a Dr. Pepper in the kitchen. You know why Dr. Pepper was created? It's a chaser. I mean, that's what I use it for. It's a wonderful emulsifier for rum.
So then they start throwing up or shooting themselves to try and get it out. Yeah, no good. Good to know. We're making cheeseburgers. You in?
I'm very in for
Okay.
cheeseburgers. Oh my god. Any kind of meat. And yes, I'm down for it. Did you hear that? Cheeseburgers. We're having cheeseburgers tonight. I fucking love this family so much. It feels like, has anyone seen Dark Shadows? When she goes up to the mansion to live with all those kooks? It's like a sitcom here. This is the most interesting people, and they cook amazing food. Almost every night I've been here, they've been grilling up some kind of something, and it's some of the best food I've had in my life. Anyways, we'll do one more shot, and then I think I might call it. How's that sound? Yeah. All right. Well, should we continue with the rum? I think we should. Lead Slinger's a very good brand. Careful it's not human meat. Why would I want to be careful about that? I've always wanted to know what human meat tastes like, don't you? And if you don't want to know what human meat tastes like, do you even want to live? You're only going to be alive once in your life. You want to go that whole life not knowing what human meat tastes like? You're crazy. Anyways. All right. I'm drinking them out of house and home. I don't want to... I might finish all of this by the time I leave here. All right, guys. What is this one, too? Someone says, have I ever heard of Freddie Mercury? I have heard of him. He was my first crush. No, I will die when the sun does. Well, I'll be dead long before that, so I hope you got a good long life ahead of you. Someone says, I heard human tastes like beef or... Who the fuck are you hear that from? I want to know who told you that. Boop. Someone said it was cute when I went boop. My alcoholism sounded cute to you. Someone said a ghost egg is a ghost that looks like an egg. Please tell me that's not a thing. Oh my God. I'm not going to be that ghost. Someone says, with or without mustache, Freddie Mercury. With. I saw him without it. If I could pull off a mustache as good as him, I would have one. But I can't grow any hair right here in the middle, and a lot of men seem to be able to grow hair here. Does that happen for you too? I only seem to grow hair here. Actually, I don't. I have a pretty good beard, but this part, it gets nothing. Can't say that word. Opinion on Billie Eilish. Well, I love her. I love her music, and I love that she loves The Office so much, but I just wish she'd fucking smile a little bit. Billie That's Billie Eilish. That's all I see when I think of her. I just... My hands are in my pockets because I'm young and I'm hip. Billie Eilish. And that's what I think of her. I think she's got great music and she's very pretty. Just smile. Just smile, bitch. Fucking life is great. You're a celebrity. Life is great for you right now in quarantine. I know that because I'm not even a celebrity and look how great my life is. I hope maybe she is smiling now. I can't judge her. Anyways, let's see here. Tell Billie to cut her nails. I don't know Billie Eilish personally. You think she'd give me her number? Maybe. I don't know. Who's the most famous person watching this right now? I want to know who's it and why. And if I don't have your number, why don't I? I think all famous people should just give me their number. Have you listened to Bobby and no? Is he good? She? Do you like The Office? I love The Office. I love it. I've seen it. I've seen every episode at least 3 times. It's one of the greatest show, if not the greatest American sitcom. And it is. I don't want to hear any fucking sass about that. It is the greatest show in the world. And if you like Friends, there's something wrong with you. That show is mindless. Oh, I hate Friends. I hate that show so fucking much. It's it's a sitcom about relatability. It's just, we're a bunch of normal people who are just off a little bit. Isn't that crazy? Whereas The Office is actually about insane people. Actually about crazy situations that takes filmmaking to create. It takes good writing and storytelling, and it's emotional. And Friends is just, let's grab coffee and maybe we'll talk about something silly. Oh, I fucking hate that show so much. I hate it. Do you think Ohio exists? Ohio. I know a lot of people who are from Ohio, but for all I know, they could be liars, so it might not exist. What about Schitt's Creek? I think Schitt's Creek is great. I think any show about strange people that's well written, shot in a unique way, or told in a unique way, is a great show. Friends did not break any new ground, in my opinion. What? It was a sitcom with no kids. Was that the edginess to it? There wasn't a family that it was about. I don't know. Hi. You could tell by the way I said hello that a child has entered the room, so I can't say shit, piss, cock, whatever that. Hello, how are you? I'm still talking to my viewers. Oh, but you got... Hey, can we do a toast now?
What toast?
A toast. Can I show them what you have? This is a very beautiful... who is she? What's her name?
It is Sophia.
Sophia?
Yeah.
What movie is she from? Is Road to El Dorado? No. Princess Sophia from the Royal Prep Academy. Oh my. That's very pretty. Do you want to toast with each other? All right, what should we cheers to?
Fucking crazy.
She doesn't want to toast. She's watching the Stuff and Sam right now.
Until never to return.
Things kids watch these days. Anyways, Charlotte, what should I say cheers to? What's a good cause?
What?
What's something I should say? Here's to blank. What's a good thing?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Here.
Say something on here.
Say something. That is me. Look at what her. And I did not make her watch this, by the way. But this is what's on her iPad. Do you think he's funny?
Dude.
Is that me?
I'm funny.
You're funny.
Mm-mm.
You're funny looking.
Mm-mm.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you're funny looking.
I'm funny looking? Okay.
Where's your pink phone case?
I have a blue phone case, not a pink phone case.
Yeah. When you
Anyway,
were in the back, you had a...
can we pause this for a second while I say goodbye to them? Here.
That's your pink phone case.
I'm sorry. I swear I didn't make her watch it. She all on her own. Did your dad show you that?
No, Mommy did.
No. You got a good mom. Does your mom like my mom character?
What?
Does your mom like that character?
I don't know. I like the one with...
All right, everyone. Someone says, Brandon, I love
I
you.
like this one.
Howdy, Interneters, and what a wonderful afternoon it is. My name is Sam, and I'm just...
That's Sam. Do you like him?
No, that's you.
That's not me. That's Sam.
No, that's you.
Who's that? Who's she?
No.
That's Paulette. Anyway, isn't she? What do you? Is she scary?
No.
Oh, good. Anyway. Oh, thank you for that. See this? Now, who here? I'm gonna pause this for 1 second. Who drew this? Are you proud? I think you should be. Look at the. She used 3 different colors of glitter on here, or is it 2? No, it's 3. You got black, you got white, but you can't. The white dries kind of clear, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, here I'm talking to 466 people right now. She said, nope, you can't. Do you want to be on my live with me? Here, we'll sit next to each other. And we can do our toast and then finally sign off of this bitch. All right. She's drinking. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, I've been using this bottle as a tripod. All right. What should we... No, that's too loud. That's too loud. I want them to hear me. Don't watch this shit. This is garbage. What... Would you be mad if I threw it? I won't throw it.
Yeah.
You'll be
My
mad.
mom doesn't want people breaking things.
Well, I just might. Look at us. Look how pretty we look. No, we're beautiful people. Look at this. Look at our hair. Look how good our hair looks. Look at your hair. Are those curls natural or did you put them in? People don't want to see that. People. I swear to God, this bitch is driving me crazy. Oh my God. Let's just drink, okay? We're at a bar. We're at a bar. Let's have a nice. Okay, here. Let's get in the same shot here. Okay, are you ready? You ready to toast? No. All right. We're I'm trying to drink, but this child is keeping me away. Cheers to Texas. Let's toast to. Oh, don't fall. Are you okay? She's standing on the bar. All right. Let's toast to Texas. Okay. Say. Here's to cowboys. Oh, she doesn't like cowboys. No good.
I like cowgirl.
Okay. Well, here's to cowgirls. Are you a cowgirl?
No.
Are you gonna be one day? What are you doing with your life?
Ice cream salad.
You're gonna be an ice cream seller. Are you gonna get rich making ice cream money? Where'd you go? She's under my fucking chair. Anyways, let's drink, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, here's to... You can't scare me like that. What's wrong with you? All right. You want me to do the Sam voice? Okay, I'll talk like Sam if you cheers with me. All right, thank you for that. Now that's too hard. Now let's have a drink on 3. Oh, she's starting early. Let's go. Oh. What are you drinking?
Water.
Water?
I like iced tea better than water.
You like iced tea better? Water's stupid. What are you doing? What are you doing with that? God damn it. Do you see this? Do you see what I have to... I thought the turkeys were the worst thing here.
I stole your chair!
No, I'm on it. Oh, are you okay?
Yeah.
All right. Well, what should we say goodbye to the people here?
Yeah.
All right. You say goodbye to them. I'm not good at saying goodbyes.
You are saying good.
Owie! That hurt me. All right. Let's say goodbye. Let's see. Say good.
Can you say good?
Good.
Can you say bye?
Bye.
Say them together.
That's hard. It's hard for me. Can you say them together?
Can you say good?
Good.
Can you say bye?
Bye.
And then say goodbye.
That's where it gets hard. Good. I can't do it.
No, you're pranking me.
Guys, have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you all next time. Say bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.